In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and merciful. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. I am Faizan and we have started English language classes for you people. Please subscribe our channel and give your feedback and suggestions in comments. Today, our topic of discussion is organs of speech. In our previous class, I have told you about 26 letters A to Z alphabet and 44 sounds and their different categories. Today, we will discuss about organs of speech. Let's have a look at the diagram of the organs of speech. Now we will discuss these organs of speech one by one. Lungs. Lungs perform the function of respiration. Respiration is needed to produce the pulmonic air stream process, which is needed to produce most speech sounds. Trachea. It is called windpipe. It is composed of a set of incomplete rings, each joined by connective tissues. Its length is 11 cm. Vocal tract. Vocal tract is airway used in the production of speech, especially the passage above the larynx, including the pharynx, mouth, and nasal cavities. Larynx. The muscular structure in the upper part of trachea is called larynx. Larynx is also called the generator of sound. Its front part is called Adam apple. Pharynx. Pharynx is the cavity at the back of the mouth located between the larynx and the main oral cavity. It goes up to the larynx past the mouth to the nasal cavity. It serves primarily as the tube connecting the larynx with the oral and nasal cavities. Pharynx can be divided into three parts: oropharynx, nasopharynx, and laryngopharynx. Oral cavity. The shape of the mouth can be altered to produce a large number of sounds by moving the organs inside the mouth. These organs are referred to as articulators. Articulators are divided into two parts: upper articulators and lower articulators. A lower articulator articulates with upper articulator when it is positioned so as to form an obstruction to the air passage. Lips. The lips play a very vital role in the production of speech sounds. Lips adopt different positions while pronouncing vowel sounds. They can move from being round to spread with a lot of different shapes in between. The role of lips is important in the production of consonant sounds like p and b. Teeth. Tip of the tongue goes towards upper teeth to produce dental sounds. Certain English consonant sounds are articulated with the help of teeth. In the production of dental sounds, tongue is an active articulator while upper teeth are passive articulators. Alveolar ridge. It is the convex part of the roof of the mouth laying just behind the upper teeth. It can be felt by placing the tongue behind the upper teeth. The sound produced by this organ are called alveolar sounds. Da and ta are the examples of alveolar sounds. Hard palate. The concave surface laying behind the alveolar ridge, it is called hard palate. It is also called roof of the mouth. Its curved surface can be filled with the tongue. During the utterance of plato-alveolar affricates and platal semivols, front of the tongue is raised towards the hard palate. Soft palate. The soft part of the upper mouth is called soft palate. It is called velium. It is located between the pharynx and the hard palate. It controls the airflow into the nasal cavity. Unlike the hard palate, which is made up of bone, the soft palate is made up of muscles and soft tissues. When it is lowered, it allows air to flow into the nasal cavity and exit through it. When it is raised, the air can enter the oral cavity only. K and G are the examples of velar sounds. Uvula. The end of the soft palate is called uvula. The uvula is raised along with the pharynx when swallowing. This prevents food and liquid entering the nasal cavity and come out of the nose. It is made up of muscle, tissue, and mucous membrane, and it is suspended from the velium. Tongue. Tongue has the greatest variety of movements among all organs of speech. It is most flexible organ of speech. It can assume many shapes and take different positions being an active articulator. all parts of tongue can move freely to produce different sounds. It helps in the production of front, back and central vowels. Vocal cords. The larynx has two small lips-like elastic organs called vocal cords or vocal folds. The opening between the cords is known as glottis. If the vocal cords vibrate during the production of any sound, the sound be voiced, and if they do not vibrate, the sound produced would be voiceless. This vibration is a very rapid process and may take place as many as 800 times per second. Let's have a look at the diagram again. In our next class, we will discuss these sounds one by one and we will learn how to pronounce these sounds accurately for the betterment of our pronunciation. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.